with the sun. Farewell.
Open fire! Locked on! Locked on!
Let's ride. Be free. Tell me what you see.
Take me up! Take me up!
Hey Lucas, how are you doing?
Let's fly!
Time to go.
Hi Stefan, how are you doing? How you got that? Oh, that Island. Oh, you don't know how to open it? Oh, okay. You need to do what? I will do the video, but you just need to go to Adventure Handbook. You need to go to enemies. Just a second. Just a second. Yeah, you need to go to enemies and you need to find that new enemy within this list. Just a second. His name is John Cena. Just a second. Its name is not this one, but this one. Then you need to click on. Then you need to click on this one. Go. It will, like, first, if you haven't opened this one, it will, if I'm not mistaken, like mark this place for you. You just need to transfer, like, yeah, you just teleport like to this waypoint, and yes, just lead. It's easy actually. What you need, if you haven't got it, so yeah, you need to do it like this. Go like, you see that flying dragon, like this one. Just go this place. You can do it without that handbook actually, you know, so yeah, just like use that teleport point.
Take me up.
And when you approach this place, oh, so yeah. Using handbook is way more convenient. You know why? Because when you use them, you can use that tapella source or someone, I don't remember exactly. They will give you the tapella source, you just use them, you know, like that saurians, like saurians. John Cena, yeah. Ratata, John Cena, yeah. John Cena, yeah, his name is John Cena. Yeah, you know, like, so yeah, like, it's better to use handbooks. So after using handbooks, it shows you this place. And you can find that type of saurians who can, like swim into the water, right? In this case, then you just, like, let's say, use them, like, with that T on keyboard or something. And that's it. You just, like, swim to that island. It's possible. I will do the video. No problem, I will do the video. I actually made the video, but... Oh yes, this ones. Yeah. You just use these ones. I don't remember the names, but still. And you can swim to that island. The only problem is, like, as you know, like, it uses, like, this phlogiston, and you will get phlogiston throughout this pass. So yeah, if you notice that, so yeah, it uses, like, this bar as well. So actually, technically, it's not enough. Maybe it's enough. Let's check it. For real? Just a second. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought, like... Huh, alright. So you can like reach that island. Because, like, none any other, you can use, like, cryo characters, you can use Kaya, something like that, but it's annoying. So yeah, it's better to use like this dude, you know. But you will get, like, throughout, if you use a handbook, you will get some that phlogiston, like, batteries, you know, and you can reach it way more faster. Hey Ali, how are you doing? Oh, it's not a special mission. You can. Oh no, it's not a. It's not. Was it? No. It's not a special mission. You just, like, yeah, just use your handbook. Find this boss, which name is like overseer device. It's new automaton. It's not old one. It's new one. And that's it. Go and yeah, you will reach this place.
I'd have lost myself long ago.
How are you doing, guys? So yeah, look. Phone service. How is this? How is Escoffier? Oh, so yeah, guys. Today I'm going to do a Escoffier test in Spylabis. She is, you know, like what? Because of, like, let's say in general, I still would suggest you to wait for, let's say like that. If you haven't wished for her, just wait, because let's say like that. It looks like Skork is going to be crazy as hell, even without Escoffier. You know, she's going to be just crazy. You just need to use Hydro and Cryo characters on her team, and that's it. Escoffier definitely will increase her damage. No, like, it's no way, because, like, yeah, it's about maybe, I don't know, like, by how much, maybe 30%, maybe 35%, maybe 20%, something like that. But definitely best team for Skork is going to be with Escoffier. If you don't have Escoffier though, Skork is still great, going to be a great DPS. So just keep that in mind. So I would say, let's say if you have limited primogems, right, and you cannot get both of them, go for Skork. We have already the Skork animation and Skork damage. The only problem is, just keep that in mind, guys, that damage we got the video, it's Constellation 6 R1. Just keep that in mind. All of the characters within that team is Constellation 6 and Skork as well. Even though in comments, like, couple players says that no, it's Constellation 0, it's not Constellation 0. It's Constellation 6 with her signature weapon R1. It's always like that. Lupa, oh yeah, Lupa, like, come on, like, Ali, that Lupa was crazy, not gonna lie. I didn't expect, she looks just amazing, but yeah. Luckily I have enough, I will go for her. As you know, guys, in Wuthering Waves, I want to get Rocha, Rocha, yeah, her name is Rocha. And, that new, what was her name? Cantarella, yes. No, it's not Cantarella. Just a second, I forgot the name. So next one, it's the band after Zani. So yeah. Sorry to hear that. Carlotta also, no, Astros. Carlotta. Oh, about Carlotta, you know what? I would suggest you to skip Carlotta. You know why? Carlotta is a cryo character, if I'm not mistaken, right? But we have a great character like Shenhua. Shenhua is just amazing. She is, in my opinion, way better because she is a buffer and crazy DPS dealer. And at the same time, she can buff herself as well, you know? She not only buffing your teammates, but she can buff, she buffs herself as well. And because of that, I use Shenhua now. And I don't like Carlotta's gameplay, to be honest. Yeah, and Shenhua can use that standard 5-star weapon from like standard banner, I mean sword, with a crit rate one. So yeah, I use Shenhua, and you can Constellation 6 her. And she has skin. So yeah, so many benefits. Just skip Carlotta. I was also surprised, I mean like how come she was doing 4 million? Oh yes, Ali, you mean like that Skork? Yes, it's like, yeah, it's 4 millions because of she Constellation 6. Just keep them. It's, by the way, it's not only Constellation 6 Skork, it's Constellation 6 Escoffier as well. And as you know, guys, Constellation 1 Escoffier gives you additional 60% crit damage when you within cryo and hydro teams. So it's, yeah, it's additional crit damage. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So like, it's actually, she was just crazy as hell. Let's say like that, without Escoffier, or let's say with Escoffier, she is going to be better than Ayaka by pretty good amount of numbers. I mean like, yeah, she's going to be better. Let's say like Ayaka's burst is going to be like about, if I'm not mistaken, about like 50% more damage she can deal. It's about 70k to 80k. I assume something like that with her normals, maybe a little bit less, but still. Anyway, she's going to be crazy as hell. I'd like to see your Shenhua damage something. Oh yeah, I will show you, like Stefan, no problem. Like, you know what? I usually like do Wuthering Waves streaming, but only when it comes to summoning, wishing. That's it. I definitely will do in 14 days, something like that, when the next banner after Zanis, we are going to get that, how her name is, that like singing girl, not Cartesia, Cantarella, Kiakona, yes, Kiakona, that's true, Kiakona. So yeah, that's going to be Kiakona. I completely forgot the name, so I'm sorry, but because you know why? I don't play Wuthering Waves so much. So yeah, because of that, the name's like completely like, yeah. So yeah, I want to get Kiakona. Next one is guaranteed for me because I lost Cantarella. And I'm about like 30 or 20 pulls in. And also want to get Rocha. It's within that convene wishing banner, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. I'm so happy to have Shenhua. I got Constellation and happy to have her skin. Oh yeah, you have Constellation. You know like what? I have Constellation 6. She's crazy as hell. She deals so much damage, but if you do it properly. The only problem she has, it's range. Her range is extremely bad. But luckily in Wuthering Waves, when you do burst, like when you use her burst, when you cast burst, like they pulse the enemies, so you definitely can hit them. It's not like in Genshin Impact when you just can miss it. In Wuthering Waves is completely different. Yes, skill, it's not enemies like they are like not paused, but when you use burst, they pausing the enemies. Like I mean, like they just like, yeah, stand still. I would say, yeah, something like that. But your damage is crazy and buff. Like my team is now like let's say open world team is Changli, it's Shenhua and Shorekeeper. I mean, her design is sick, but I'm afraid when Escoffier will get her rerun, so I'm pretty sure I will. If so, then I will be guaranteed score. I mean, I didn't get that, Ali, but what I would suggest you to do, like, again, like, just wait Constellation 0 damage, you know, and then decide. I mean, because you know why? What's the point is with, like, this Escoffier? Escoffier is great, but if you don't have any cryo DPS at the moment on your team, no Ayaka, no Risley, etc., something like that, Escoffier actually kinda useless for your... Yes, you still can use, like, with, like, maybe some melt damage with Arlecchino, it's possible. With yesterday I did with Mavuika is not so comfortable to play. Citlali is still way better than, like, because Citlali is Cinder City, you can activate super easy. Citlali is TDDS, Citlali Rash Shredding, Pyro, you know, like a lot of stuff. In this case, Escoffier only gives you melt, that's it, like reaction. She gives you cryo application and reaction, that's it. Let's say like she gives you cryo application and you can activate the melt reaction. So if no Ayaka, no Risley, no like it's a main, no Nuvolet for example, but Nuvolet is kind of like, yeah, Nuvolet still has its own signature team, which is actually better. Hey Rad, how are you doing? Shanghua broken, yes, that's true. Yeah, I like her gameplay style. Oh, you mean like Shanghua? Yes, she's crazy. Yeah, again, like the only problem is like her range. Her range is actually terrible, but you know, like, you just need to get used to that. That's it. We can't ignore the fact that Escoffier is still must pull. Oh yeah, that's true. Like yeah, Ali, that's yeah, that's 100% true, because yeah, like Escoffier not only like if Escoffier is going to be best support not only for Skirk but for all future cryo DPS characters, at least within a couple years, I would say, and maybe more. You know why is that? You remember Kazuha? Kazuha was released in 1.6. He was best supportive character literally for all teams until maybe Natlan, when we started to get that 40% elemental damage bonus when it's Natlan and like that Cinder City set, which actually gives you a lot, you know. You can actually now ignore using Kazuha because, you know, like sometimes Kazuha bursts just ruin your run, you ruin your like application and etc., something like that, you know. So yeah, like I assume yes, for maybe couple version, like yeah, she definitely will be valuable for like couple years at least. Someone did already compare Ayaka with Skirk, and Skirk does like... Oh yeah, I know that, right? That was actually okay, like that was obvious about that. So yeah, like that Skirk is going to be better than Ayaka, but keep that in mind. It's 50k, it's Ayaka's burst, but 58k or something, it's Skirk normal attacks. And it lasts for 12 seconds. By the way, so yeah, let me just say. So yeah, Skirk rotation is going to be about like 12 seconds and cooldown is 15 seconds. By the way, it's according to the like the videos we have. So you can, you just need like, you're doing like that. Switch to Skirk, like apply, use all of your setup, like Forina, like Escoffier, skill and burst, etc., something like that. Yelan, if you use her, then you use switch to Skirk, use her skill, then use her burst to get enhanced state for 12 seconds and do normal attacks. The only, I mean, it's not a problem. The only thing which I don't like, it's floating. I don't like so much floating characters, but she looks pretty good. You know why? It reminds me Wuthering Waves, because Wuthering likes to give us floating characters, you know. So Kazaku Ayaka may be very comparable with Skirk, if not, but no, I don't think about better. You know why? Right, I don't think she's going to be better than Skirk. Because most likely, let's say like that, like all of the damage we have at the moment, it's Constellation 6. So yeah, that damage is crazy because Constellation 6 gives you 150k with normal attacks. It's just insane damage. And she one-shot that local legend within Natlan. That's crazy. I still think like Constellation, like, but we'll see. I mean, like, no need to say something in advance. I think we'll lose. Sub-DS Escoffier is good generally in my opinion. Oh, Ali, if you like, anyways, I got to go. Okay, Ali, bye. He tested the damage numbers on. Theoretically, yes, that's true. Like, yeah, it's kind of like still like not, let's say, final numbers. All right, guys. So yeah, using Escoffier on the second half is a cheating because of this elemental skill cryo damage. But let's, you know what? Let's do her on the second half first. Then I will switch to first half. By the way, I fixed my Ayaka a little bit, just a little bit, because you know why? I'm going to use her signature. I can't switch to like that weapon, which is hold one, you know, Harbinger of Down, which is actually not bad, because I noticed that I get enough healing from Escoffier to activate that passive. And even if I can't activate that passive, it's still okay. I mean, like this weapon. But you know what? Let me use this one. I didn't watch the leaks, but I thought that she will have that ability like Arlecchino and Chlorine. Oh, not like Chlorine, Stefan. So yeah, like let me. Okay, let's say what I know at the moment. So yeah, Escoffier is going to be cryo, sword, a main DPS character, and she can be played, let's say, like that. At the moment, I don't think they will change that. You can play Skirk only within cryo and hydro teams because she has crazy multipliers. That's it. I mean, you can use other characters, but it's definitely going to be downgrade. Just keep that in mind. She's like kind of like NVidia stuff. As you know, guys, NVidia has like this thing, which is like this one. It's like vapors, frozen, electrocharge, bloom, like reactions. You get like these numbers. For Skirk, these numbers a little bit higher, 170, 125, 110, something like that. The last one is 170 for normal attacks, and the same exact numbers, if I'm not mistaken, for burst. But you need to be within hydro and cryo characters. So yeah, if you use other characters, it's number like you cannot get this one. And it's not a stack, it's just it's kind of like hard condition, you know. In this case, it's a stack. You can get some reaction out of your enemy, and you will be alright. In case of Skirk, it's not achievable. It's not, you cannot get it. You just need to use like cryo hydro. On top of that, normal attacks duration lasts 12 seconds, and it's pretty cool. It's like she combined two swords, and it's became kind of like a polearm. Looks just amazing, not gonna lie. Numbers are good. Not yes, again, you can use her without Escoffier, but Escoffier is a great supportive character for her. Just keep that in mind. You can use another cryo. You can use Yelan, by the way, like easily, because Yelan is kind of like made for her and can give her like that buff. R5 Fontaine craftable isn't far off Mispleasure, so I would say using Mispleasure isn't cheating. Okay, I didn't know that. I mean, like, yes, like in any case, I mean, you can use like that Harbinger of Dawn, but it's a 5-star anyway. I will do that. I will do test like this with both weapons. So yeah, about other characters, you can use Rosa. Rosa can give you crit rate. You maybe potentially can use Chongyun, but it's still questionable. So yeah, we need to do some tests. And yes, that's it. She's main DPS with that, like you can switch. Oh, by the way, the main, like actually she has some downgrade, I would say downside. And it's like when she gets that infusion, enhanced attack, you cannot switch her. Like for example, with Arlecchino, when you get infusion, you can switch her and you will still like have that infusion, right? With Verisa is the same, and with Noelle is the same. With Skirk is not like that. If you switch, you will lose that enhanced mod. Just keep that in mind. It's not a problem. You know why? Because her like duration, that it's 12 seconds. It's not something crazy. It's not 20 seconds, etc. Something like that. I like when the characters has shorter duration. You know why? In this case, you are way more flexible, in my opinion. You know. So yeah. So it's in general. Oh, no, what? You were saying something about... Yeah. I don't... Just a second. Let me explain about... Hey, Zoro, how are you doing? Zoro, I read the question. Just a second. I will show you my build. If is in action, yes, that's true. And like water, you can try putting attack goblet ayaka cause like misplacable. I will avoid doing that, but I can do the test like that, no problem. So yeah, like Stefan, it's about like it's like, let's say now it's that info. They definitely will do some changes, and I hope we can get some numbers like within couple days. You know why? We have some numbers now. Unfortunately, that's Constellation 6 R1, and all of the characters like Constellation 6. If you notice that, like Furina with Saloon members, like that was 70k or 90k, something like that. That's a crazy damage. 50-50 now, Skirk is guaranteed. Oh, by the way, I lost 50-50. Oh, it's anyway, like go for Skirk. Yeah, I didn't forget that, Zoro. Okay, like Rat, let me first show my Skirk build, and after that I will switch to Ayaka. My Skirk build is like that. I'm going to use like, yeah, it's without weapon to not mess my stats. My overall stats is like 58 crit rate, and I'm going to use crit rate weapon, most likely Jade Cutter or her signature if I will be lucky. And crit damage plus 38.4. So like in general she is going to be like 100 crit rate, a little bit more than that because 44. Maybe I will decrease this number a little bit, and about like 250 crit damage. Energy recharge doesn't need that. Now let me show you my artifacts. Just a second, guys. So yeah, like my flower, it's plume, attack goblet, it's okay. This one is okay as well, and crit damage like circlet. I would say I still have some room to improvement, because if I going to use her signature weapon, or like I can get 90-ish something, and also it gives additional like crit damage, which is 40% if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, like that weapon would be just insanely crazy. But I can use Harbinger of Dawn easily, you know. I can easily use like this weapon, and I will be alright, because this weapon, which is like just a second, gives 28. And I will be okay with crit damage and crit rate. So yeah, like we have some options in any case. She's a sword character, so you can use that weapon. I still want to upgrade like maybe this space if it's possible, and like this space if it's possible, even though it's 14 crit rate.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some
We're
perspective.
off to level up Skirk max 90. How much total crank? Oh, it's like 38.4. Same amount of fire. Oh, thank you very much, especially since... Oh, so yeah, like right, about my Ayaka build. I did some adjustment a little bit, because as you remember, I used to use like crit rate circlet. Now, like in general, like my ratio is like this: 41 plus the Martian Hunter stuff, which is 80, 78, something like that in general, which is cool. And this amount of crit damage, and I would say normal amount of energy recharge. So artifacts is like the same. I just switch couple pieces to make build more comfortable, I would say, and more powerful in terms of like crit rate, crit damage. So yeah, and also I have pretty good amount of attack. About the attack, instead of like this one, let's check it, no problem. You want me to attack percentage with crit rate and crit damage, right? Something like that. I have couple. Now let's say like that. Let's go crit damage and then decide. Yeah, maybe I can do that. So yeah. Unfortunately, I use like I don't have so many, because you know why? Actually getting goblet attack, it's kind of like sometimes you just don't need that. But I have a ton of them. I mean, I can maybe like level up some of them. I really, you see, like this one is actually good. So yeah, like I have like couple to level up. So yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Maybe I will do some like, but I will use cryo first. $72.5. How's it? It's cool. I mean, like, you mean like Zoro? You mean like no, it's Skirk if I'm not mistaken. I think you get like 72 maybe. Is it good for what? Yeah, it's good. You know why? Because yeah, like Rat is correct. You get 15 from cryo. Like if you are going to use double cryo, don't forget about 15%. By the way, don't forget about like this one. When you use double cryo, increase crit rate against like opponents that are frozen or affected by cryo, and you get additional 50 crit rate. Like, you cannot see it within your stats though, but you get that definitely. That's true, yeah. Like how you deleted random emoji. Hey Griffiths, how are you doing? Guys, why Skirk looks like Kokome in helmet? That's true. Actually, yes, that's true. To be honest, guys, yesterday I was like I didn't like her outfit so much, to be honest. But it is what it is. She really looks like Kokome. And by the way, she's floating like Kokome, like exactly like Kokome when she's in that enhanced state. That's actually so true. Yeah, then. Yeah, Zoro, that's a crazy stuff. And by the way, I don't know like which weapon you're going to use. If you're going to use her signature weapon, your crit damage will be increased by 40% more, because it gives 40% crit damage bonus when you are in her enhanced state. Alright guys, so yeah, I'm going to use like this team. It's going to be like second half. It's with new wallet, just for test. After that I will switch, because using Escoffier on the second half, it's kind of cheating a little bit. First team is going to be Verisa team, just like, yeah, let's give it a try. So yeah, rotation, something like that. New wallet skill. Yeah. Global Oyako is really substance dependent. Yeah, that's true. Like, let's say like, yeah, if you have 4% vortex. Oh yeah, so her signature weapon gives you additional crit damage when you are in enhanced state, and also attack buff. So you get like crazy amount of buff. Let me check it again, but as I know, it's like that. Her weapon is crazy as hell. 33 crit rate, and just a second. Oh yeah, we have it within that home GGCat like stuff. Just a second. Oh yeah, like just a second, guys. So yeah, let me check that to be more precise. That's a great sword, by the way. Just insanely great sword. So yeah, that weapon is crit rate, but the attack will be increased further. So yeah, during this time, so yeah, within 12 seconds after an elemental skill. Oh yeah, it's my bad. But yeah, elemental skill, it's, so yeah, you like to get enhanced state, you use her elemental skill, and if you have enough energy, you can use her. She is working like mavuika. You use her skill, then you use her burst. But burst in case of Skirk, it's not like damage, immediate damage. She just gets enhanced state. So yeah, if you get enough energy, you get gets into an enhanced state. So attack will increase by 24 during this time when the equivalent character has 0 energy, because you consume all of the energy by using her burst. Attack will increase further by 25, and crit damage will increase by 40%. So yeah, like within 12 seconds, you get additional 40%. That's crazy weapon, actually. Oh, for real, that's crazy. 45 CV is insane. Oh, that's completely, that's true. Like, yeah, you will get like about 270. Your Skirk is going to be crazy as hell. Not gonna lie. I'm confused. Does cryo resonance works on enemies? Pyro? which are already applied, like the new volcano? No, most likely no. Most likely no, but you know what? In any case, like, you will be alright with crit rate. If you get some additional crit rate, it's always welcome, you know, it's like that. Because like some enemies, like, you know what's the problem with that resonance? That resonance works not directly. It's not added directly to your stats. It's only applies when the enemy has that like cryo aura. That's it. In case of like pyro dragons and pyro like dudes, you know, like, yeah, you cannot do that. So just keep that in mind. No need to lower your crit rate. Like 70-ish something is okay. Plus 15 for some and against some enemies. Because I can now for like 2. Oh, okay, I see that. Also, I have attack rolls on my subset too. Oh, that's crazy, because you know why? Because like she needs attack a lot. Just keep saying. By the way, guys, just let me be like, let me just say you something. When you build your characters and you lower attack and increase crit damage, it's not always great. You know why? Let's say, for example, the great example is Ayaka. She benefits from attack a lot. If you lower this attack, like,
a blade embraces its duty.
it's a huge problem for her damage. Like, going for crazy amount of like crit damage without attack, it's bad for Ayaka. And by the way, it's bad for literally for any DPS character in the game. For Skirk as well, just keep that in mind. So yeah, it's because of internal formulas, etc., something like that. Let's say, for example, Verisa is the same character, she needs attack. Navia, by the way, it's also Arlecchino, it's also a great example, because if you have crazy amount of crit damage but you don't have attack, she is actually trash. Her damage is so bad, just terrible. Just keep that in mind. That's why if you see that you know, like, sometimes you just can see the crit rate 100 and 200 but huge amount of attack. These Arlecchinos are broken as hell. So yeah, just keep that. No need to lower attack. If you have some attack substats, that's crazy. That is really crazy. And yes, like Zoro, your build for real. If you can get that weapon, I wish you best of luck with that. That build going to be just insanely crazy. Well, if you don't mind, yeah, of course. If you don't mind, can you show my score? Oh yeah, of course I can. Just a second, guys. Like, which character is that? Well, you can try to go for attack circlet. 2, it can be better than CD circlet. No, it actually can't be, Rat. You know that. Rat, come on. You know that it's kind of like not so obvious, but yeah, I got the point. It's not Newlet. You know what's the problem with that? Let's say like that. If you use Newlet, in case of Newlet, yeah, he scales on HP a lot. You can do that to go for HP circlet. If you have signature and like you can, let's say like that. As you know, like, let's say like that. If you have crazy amount of crit damage, yes, going for attack can increase like your damage. That's true. But when it's low, about 300s, actually it's not a good idea if you ask me. But yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I will try it, no problem. If you want me to, I can do the test. Okay, guys, let me switch the window. Just a second. So yeah, this is Zoro's like build. Would be nice to switch Favonius, you know, actually, okay, like low level, but that's alright. So yeah, it's going to be like 40 crit rate, 199 crit damage, which is actually, oh my god, for real, 37, oh my, damn bro, that's crazy one, 37. I don't have, like, my highest one 35, congrats with that, that's a crazy piece. And you, by the way, you can do some, like, yeah, this one, let's say like that. If you compare with other pieces, this one is trash, just switch it. You know? Okay, so yeah. This one is okay. If you get her weapon, it's 33 additional. Nice. You don't need so much energy recharge, but oh, okay, you use this weapon. That's why it's so much. Okay, I got it now. And about attack substats, you have some. You have some, like it's not crazy amount, but like anyway, it's good. So yeah, you still can switch this one and you will be completely okay. By the way, if you get like something like with a huge amount of crit rate, would be nice. Yeah, this one is crazy. It's really broken as hell. This one is okay. This one is okay because of its cryo, difficult to find. And yeah, this one. And you don't need energy. You literally have no energy recharge. It's only 5.2. Congrats, crazy one. For real, not gonna lie, just insanely crazy. Okay, guys, let me switch that. Yeah, I'm a little bit jealous. Come on, Zora. Why you show that build? I currently equipped in light. Yeah, I know. And you have enough crit damage. Yeah, that's true. It's about like crit damage. If you have enough crit damage, then switching, yes. But it's like, you know what? With
There's a lot that goes into managing
with
an orchard.
Newlet and
Watering,
his crazy
weeding,
weapon,
fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right.
maybe if you're going to use, let's say if you use like a weapon with 88 crit damage, then yes, using like attack circlet might be slightly beneficial. My flower is bad. Yeah, well, your flower is actually like, let's say yes, they compare, yeah. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? I literally was afraid to roll, but it's turned out, yeah, like, you know, like it's always like that. But congrats, that's actually crazy stuff. 37 point, like, yeah, that's crazy. You was like so happy, I assumed, like, you know. All right, so yeah, let me do the test. First,
You have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
I'm going to use like Escoffier on the second half, then I will switch. You know why? Because yeah, using on the second half is slightly, yeah, at 75% is crazy. By the way, if you have teams to use, if you want me to use some teams, guys, just write in the chat. I will do the test, like, yeah, because today is a the test day.
Control breathing. Let's move.
Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
Look out below.
Yeah, he hits me so hard. I'm good, thank you very much, Dreamers. And I'm jealous of Vortex Escoffier. Ah, God, yeah. Not gonna lie, that build is not bad. But you know what? I just did some changes. You know, damage is okay, not so crazy. The most important part is like, yeah, you get that rush rate, and it's really helpful. And also, she attacks pretty fast. Like 21 attack, about like 20 to 21 attacks within that duration.
Justice will prevail.
Okay. Why, like, you need to do like, oh, you need to get, you know that, but just like for information, you need to get overloaded to activate Shivaruza's like buff and debuff. It's like, did you watch Scorp? Yes, it's no, like Dreamers, about that. So yeah, that was a Constellation 6 R1. Just keep that in mind. Usually when we get damage test, like very first like test, it's about crit Constellation 6. By the way, all of the characters, let's say like that. That Skirk was at, like, Escoffier was at least Constellation 5, definitely. Yelan was Constellation 3, at least. Furina was, if I'm not mistaken, that was at least Constellation 5 because of damage of Saloon members. It's 90k, 70k. It's impossible to get so much damage when you are Constellation 0. And definitely that Skirk was Constellation 6 was R1. Yes, some comment says it's Constellation 0. It's not Constellation 0. That's why so much damage.
My parents always say,
we will
no
get
matter
some
how busy
numbers
life-
maybe in couple days, like Constellation 0 numbers in couple days. Oh, thank you very much. The damage is not reliable. Everyone are like, oh yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, it was Constellation 6. Just keep that first. Usually when they do showcasing, number showcasing, like, yeah, when they're doing number showcasing, like initially, like first days, it's Constellation 6 always. I don't know about the
sit down
weapons.
and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry.
You asked for it! Stop right there! Start the clock! Light it up! Light of the blazing sun!
exact damage is not reliable. I mean, like, it's not real, right? Everyone, like, yeah, it's not real. It's like, it's real, but yeah, when I saw how that dude, like, finished that local boss in one shot, you know which one, which is like throw that bombs on you. I mean, like this one. Just a second. Actually, it's yeah. I still haven't tried this boss. Just a second. You know which one? Yeah, like, yeah. Check this place. Yeah, this one. This is a local legend boss. Alright, so yeah. Rotation for this team is going to be like Newlet skill first, like just skill, then Furina skill burst, then Escoffier skill burst, then like Citlali skill in and burst if you want to. So yeah, it's actually, you can avoid using Citlali in this case, but you can. And like Citlali's burst.
A little amuse-bouche. A burst of flavor.
Settle down.
Lolin, eat Papa. A dash of frosting.
The power.
Goose on the loose.
The truth shall.
It's better to use Citlali in this case because yeah, she just destroys that stuff.
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive. A little amuse-bouche. Suffer the wrath.
Let the mighty be humble.
Yeah, you see, like, it's kind of like cheating. And by the way,
A dash of
she
frosting.
can destroy that when she's like in zero. And yeah.
Bow your head.
I don't even use my like Furina, so yeah, it's super fast. It's like kind of super cheating. Let me switch the team. Kirk, interruption resistant isn't. Oh yeah, about interruption resistant, by the way, guys. So yeah, she has 0.1 multiplier, and what it means, Shinchu has 0.3. What it, like usual by default, all of the characters without resistance to interruption, it's 1. When it's lower, it's the resistance to interruption is increased. If you know that. So yeah, 0.1. It means kind of like she is like has immunity. Let's say like that. She has immunity to interruption, you know? Like, or let's say like Raiden. As you know, Raiden gets that. And I mean, like, she gets like kind of immunity to interruption completely within 7 seconds. But yeah, that's crazy. I checked Newlet, Escoffier, Citlali, Furina, and Turtle. Local legend. Newlet destroys that team. Destroys that turtle in seconds. Yeah, that's true. Yes, I will do it later. Like, you know, like I like keep my like anyway, like let's do the test in Spylabyss. I will do that. Like another test, like let me check another team because this team is yeah, it's you know the damage. Okay, we can do like second boss as well, second chamber as well.
Yeah, look out below. Controlled breathing. Start the
Rise with the sun.
It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Oof! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt! Hi! Hut! Hut!
I found actually.
Yeah! Look out below! Hands where I can see them! Let's
Light it up. Wrath from the sky.
volcano kablam! Oof! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah! Heads up! Hi! Yeah! Hit! Oof! Hut! What?
Okay, so yeah, let me just. So yeah, this one is.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! I can handle the heat. First, get to work! You two! Time to end them!
I messed up a little bit.
Be sanctified.
Yeah, the damage is just crazy, you know? By the way, if you do properly, and if you can like do
Off
it,
to the freezer! Strike a
you can
pose!
actually keep him frozen,
Fulfill our pact!
and he actually can do
Time
nothing.
beckon.
You see, like, yeah, you can keep him frozen, and that's it.
Bow your head.
So yeah, it's like using like this team like in Spylo is like, yeah, let me leave. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? Okay, so yeah, let me use that another team. Let me use Escoffier on the first half, which is actually a little bit not tricky, but yeah. If you want like if you have some suggestions for our teams, just like yeah, write in the chat, guys. I'm going to use not New Bullet, but this team. It's going to be Ayaka instead, and Escoffier. So yeah. Second team, we can use maybe like, we can use any team like Kinich team. We can use Mavuika team, like, you know. We can use Chasca team. Okay, let's go Kinich team in this time. Like this time. Like something like that. So yeah, rotation is going to be like, you're going to use for what I really like in Escoffier. When you use her skill, you can immediately use her burst without no delay whatsoever. Like other characters, sometimes you get some delay, you know, like it's kind of like it's like, yeah, you lose some time, unfortunately. I don't know what, for example, Furina, like she has pretty bad animation. I mean, if you compare with Escoffier, Escoffier just you can use immediately, skill and then burst immediately without no delay whatsoever. By the way, Emily has that delay as well. Like skill and burst, it's kind of delayed a little bit, which is sometimes annoying. You know why? When you play Escoffier, it's like noticeable. Okay, so like it's going to be Furina, Escoffier. In this case, citlali is kind of like maybe more a shield as a shield, but yeah, but we need like these characters to like get rest shredding. If you have some teams to test, guys, like yeah, I repeat myself, but still, because you know why? Let's say like that. As you know, guys, even though supportive characters are valuable for this game, supportive characters, unfortunately, it's kind of like, let's say like that. DPS characters is more fun, definitely, is way more fun than supportive characters. Even though supportive characters' value is higher, like playing supportive characters is impossible, and especially the characters like Escoffier, unfortunately, because she is strict. She needs to be used only within Hydra and like Cryo. I still will do some tests with Escoffier Arlecchino on the second half, just for a test, because I still can get some melt. By the way, with Arlecchino, I would say she is well better than with Mavuika. Like yesterday, I did Mavuika test with Escoffier. It's not okay, unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of like clumsy a little bit, so yeah, you can wait for that application. That application is not so high, by the way. I noticed that her cooking mech application is bad. It's not like, yeah. Concentrating E4 deals more damage than Wanderer. Well, like, yeah, like Wanderer, no, it's not possible. Like, which Wanderer? Constellation 1 Wanderer without weapon? Yes, maybe. But when it comes to Wanderer, like...
More interesting.
Could you compare Ayaka with crit damage? Oh yeah, I did. I will. Just a second. Let me try this one. At least couple or like, yeah, right. I will do that. I'll do that. No problem. I will just let me like test in Spylo a bit, then I will switch to that. Ayaka, Escoffier, Yelan, and Shinchu. What about this team? It's not okay team. You know why? I mean, it depends. If you play in this pile abyss, it's not okay. You know why is that? Because let's say like that. I tested Ayaka and Yelan has bad synergy. Ayaka and Shinchu has bad synergy. You know why? Because you need to use, like, even if you use charge attacks, you cannot completely utilize Yelan's buff. And especially when you fight against like these enemies. Tulpa is bad. Second half, yes, possible. I can do the test on the second half, but still, Ayaka, like, yeah, I can do the test, no problem. Yes, like definitely Rosa will be better. You know why? Rosa can do some damage, Rosa apply application, Rosa is great battery for Ayaka and Escoffier, so in this case Rosa is way better. Yelan is kinda like, yeah, Shinchu unfortunately not so good. To Hydro? Yes, like, yeah, it's kind of, no, I will do the test on the second half. Let's say like that, to Hydro on the second half is okay, because we need some Hydro, but yeah, we can do the test. So yeah, this one. Let's do that.
Adaptive frosting! Juice on the loose! Get to work! Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Take flight! Shower me with flames! Time to shine! Out to the burst of flavor! Fulfill our path! Kami-santalar! Sumetsu! Whirling snow! Strike a pose! Let my name echoes! A little amuse-bouche! The pinnacle that get to work! Take flight!
You see the damage? Damage is actually great, you know? Damage is actually great, I would say. It's like, just keep that in mind, like you use like fully cryo. Charlotte can be better because she can apply TDDS and yeah, that's true.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
I'm shocked that TDDS, just a 3-star weapon, is broken. Yes, TDDS. You know what? I have 7 R5 TDDS in my inventory. I will show you guys. For real, not kidding. 7 TDDS. One of them like leveled up completely. It's for citlali, because yeah, it's not because you need that leveled up. I mean like for survivability. Others is just like for Mona, for now for like not only for Mona, for Ningo, for all of the like catalysts I have, most of them. Oh, not only that, Harbinger of Dawn is great. We have White Tessel, like, let's say like that. In case of weapons, actually, Genshin Impact, it's incredibly generous. Incredibly generous. Because you know why? We have so many great 3-star weapons you can use. Let's say like that. If you compare with Wuthering Waves not even close. Like 3-star weapons in Wuthering Waves completely useless. Like even 3 to 4-star weapons, like some of them, like most of them, not so useful. You need to go for BP, like Battle Pass, you know, to get some crit rate weapons. So yeah.
Let's go find some treasure.
5 R5. Oh yeah, like I have 7 R5. I will show you guys. So yeah, like just a second. Let me just like try. But you notice that the damage. I want to do like second half.
Behold, the
This will brighten up the place. Nice and spicy.
Locked on.
Hear the truth.
Bow before your king. Let's light it up, everybody. Get the Something struck.
Grace be upon you.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Shall
Huh? Teamwork is trip. A little ambiance. Nice and spicy.
Target acquired.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Locked on. Shadow of the past, mind to command.
Glory to which none
So yeah, like kinich is like, you know, like it's kind of cheating using kinich against like, yeah. And by the way, you know what? Next Pylabis is going to be a little bit harder than this one. Oh, the head, like, yeah. TDS, no. Noblesse, tenacity, and her own buff plus Hydra. I'm pretty sure she can compete with citlali. Oh, by the way, about that, citlali, which one? What? TDS, noblesse. Oh, you mean like Charlotte? No. Like citlali is slightly better. Like if you compare with Charlotte, but Charlotte is crazy like option. I agree with that. Citlali is still slightly better. You know why? Citlali provides a shield, and yeah, don't forget about that. That shield is actually extremely crazy, you know. And also Citlali can use her burst and like increase that, like, yeah, like that application as well because of like night soul points. So yeah, they also count as the more hitter. Oh, you mean Mona? Oh, yeah, about Mona? Oh, actually, yes, maybe yes. If you mean Mona, I maybe would say yes, because yes, that's true. Actually, Mona can compete citlali in this case. So yeah, let me just like...
Tea parties are a must for the well-man.
About my TDDS, like, by the way, like, I would suggest it to do the same, maybe. Like, Harbinger of Dawn is not so useful. Like, you can keep, like, 1 or 2 copies. It's more than one. But yeah, when it comes to TDDS, so yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6. And 1 is, like, level... Oh, yeah, like 6 then, right? Oh, yeah, and 1 is, like, level 90. Yes, I have a ton of them, by the way. I can create more than that. So yeah, you see that? But yeah, I think like 6-1 is enough. And if I'm not mistaken, I use all of them at the moment. So yeah, it's like Nahida, Sucrose just especially, Lanyan, crazy character, Mona, definitely, Ningguang. You know, like, yeah, you can use Ningguang with her. Last one, I forgot, so yeah. But you can. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like, this weapon is just crazy. I would suggest it to level up. It's like, yeah, it's not HP scalers, elemental mastery scalers cannot benefit like from that buff, but all other characters can. And by the way, Skirk can benefit from that if you have at least one of them with that weapon. But I don't have a her because like I didn't get all of... Q-less, it's like from Shenhe. I thought at first. You have 100% already? Professional explorator here. Oh yeah, for me now. Like if you mean like my map, I don't do 100%. You know why, guys? Let me show you my map if you don't mind. So yeah. My map is actually at the moment like that. Like yeah, I have 100% for all of the like places against this one. And you know why? Because according to the leaks, we're not going to get any new region within 5.6. Like 5.6 brought only this place, which is small area, and 5.7 no new map. And because of that, I keep something to play the game. So yeah. And yes, if I check the map, I can do that. So yeah, it's again like not completed. Oh yeah, I can't. Anyway, you got the point. So it's about like 69% in general. I'm thinking about using Noblesse on Citlali, Vortex, in Skirk team. What's your... Vortex offline. Oh yeah, I'm offline. That's true.
Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Just a second. You want to use Noblesse on Citlali? You know, like, I wouldn't suggest you to do that. You know why? I mean, like, yes, let's say like that. It depends. And I would say it's better to use Cinder City. Why? Skirk rotation is 12 seconds, right? In this, for example, Ayaka, it's not the same. All other characters like has like they have like longer rotation. In this case, using using Cinder City might be a problem because of like balancing. But in terms of Skirk, I would say it's better to use like Cinder City. You know why? You can do couple switch, like get that cryo buff and switch again and use it. You know, in my opinion, Cinder City might be slightly better. Not slightly, actually, way more better. Just keep that in mind. Because Noblesse is okay, but that Cinder City way better. I enjoy exploring more in WuWa. I think Shenhe Zoro. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, about Shenhe. Just keep that in mind. Most likely Shenhe cannot be okay with Skirk. You know, unfortunately. Just keep that in mind. Yelan might be better than Shenhe. It's still questionable. You know why is that? It's that because you cannot swap out Skirk and get that infusion on her and get that enhanced state on her. So yeah, maybe, just maybe, that Shenhe might be not so useful. Just keep that in mind. Other characters might, but not Shenhe. So I would say, like, let's say like that, Yelan definitely works with her because she is like, can give more damage. Furina, yes. Escoffier, yes. It's kind of the best team. You can use citlali because of Cinder City and TDDS. But Shenhe, I still, like, I have some doubts, but we'll see, we'll see. Is that dumb? You're using Shenhe with like Skirk? Oh yeah, that's true. Shenhe for Ayaka, Yelan for Skirk. That's true. Yeah, you got like, yeah. Yeah, I have her signature too. Okay, I hope I didn't miss. So yeah, let me do the test. So yeah, as you notice, guys, so yeah, this team is actually, even for the first half, is actually extremely crazy. And you know, like, I have like Kamisata Ayaka with signature weapon, but I will switch to, let me like finish this one, I will switch to Harbinger of Dawn, just like you.
Adaptive frosting! At first, the flavor! Suffer the wrath!
Yeah, damage is cool, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, not enough energy, but that's alright.
My apologies!
Let me just like wait for them. Yeah.
A little amuse-bouche! Time to shine! Showing you thick boots on the loose! Show no mercy! Not used to! Whirling snow!
Yeah.
Embrace the ice!
I just was low on energy, and that's why.
My apologies! This is trouble! At first, the flavor! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of me! Take flight! Coming
Damage is cool, not gonna lie. And this boss, by the way, just keep that in mind, this boss has huge resistances, you know? So yeah, like, I just messed up like first rotation because no energy, I used all of them on that tulpa. But if you do proper runs, it's like first run I use this team, but if you do proper runs, you can just like preserve some energy, you can clear this like this chamber in no time. It's first one. So yeah, let me now like Skirk with Yelan looks freaking cool. Oh yeah, that's true. I agree with that. But you know what's the point is? I noticed that Skirk, even though Skirk, as you know, like Skirk is going to be a cryo, but her color are kind of like a little bit violet, something like that. I assume, just maybe, it's my assumption, maybe we will get something like, you know, like some synergy with cryo and maybe something else. It's possible because, as you know, they released Miyabi. Miyabi is not a pure cryo character. She is kind of, I forgot the name of that element, to be honest, but yeah, she's kind of something new, some synergy of cryo and another element. Because if you notice that, that color is kind of violet, it's not like pure like cryo color. We'll see though, we'll see. Definitely we'll get something in the future. Ayaka got Steroids. Oh yeah, by the way, dreamers, about that, yes, like, and she, now let me try at least Harbinger of Dawn, then I will switch my crit damage circlet to attack circlet, and we do the test again. I used to use like her signature weapon, but now let me try this weapon. So yeah, which is actually not bad at all. In this case, I get like actually more crit rate.
A blade embraces its duty.
Because I use like this set, 36 plus 28, I will overcap that by a little bit, yes. Void element for real. Ayaka comeback is so good with Escoffier. Yeah, that's true. Especially if you have Shenhe. But you know what? Even if you don't have Shenhe, yesterday I did the test. Like Rat asked me to do the test with Citlali, but TDDS and Cinder City. It's possible to activate Cinder City and get 40% elemental damage bonus. And you know what? Let's say if you don't have Shenhe, you can use Citlali, do a little bit complicated rotation, and you will get the same damage, even without Citlali. With Citlali, it's I would say way more straightforward and easy to do. But with my bad. With Shenhe, it's straightforward and easy to do, but with Citlali, it's possible. And also Citlali, when you use that 4% elemental damage bonus gives to all of your characters. So yeah, in teammates. Alright, the same team, guys. But I really like Escoffier's skill and burst, like without, like you know, like when you use them back to back, it's no delay whatsoever. That's so cool. And Ayaka. Yes, by the way, don't forget, my Citlali is on TDDS, so yeah, when I switch to Ayaka, she gets additional attack buff, which is actually valuable. Second again, it's going to be Kinich. I saw a video Vortex like Citlali and Shenhe gives same amount damage and Ayaka. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you don't need Shenhe to do the damage. Citlali is more than enough. And yes, that's true. They do exactly the same damage. The only, like, I would say, benefit from Shenhe, it's like easy to use for real. That, like, because you use that skill, you use skill double time, 2 times, by the way. So yeah, you need to do that to get that quills like buff on buff double time. So yeah.
Strike a pose! Lightning, echoing! Off to the freezer! The pinnacle of excellence! Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Time to shine! A little amuse bouche! Fierce on the loose! Show no mercy! Take flight! Coming Sartalage! Selencer! Whirling snow! Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
That was my bad. That's my bad. So yeah, I just like missed that. I need to, like, when you do that, you usually try to do some dash, you know, before switching the character. You use like dash, then switch your character. It's way more convenient. You know why? You sorry guys. Alright, so yeah.
A little amuse bouche! Pinnacle of excellence! Fulfill our pact! Take flight! Sakura swirl! the ice! Lumine, echo in song! Adaptive frosting! Goose on the loose! Fulfill our pact! Sakura swirl!
It's like slightly slower, but a little bit. You know what? You just need to get used to that. So yeah, Harbinger of Dawn works actually pretty well. Like, not so huge difference. You can use her signature weapon, you can use Harbinger of Dawn, you can get like enough anyway. By the way, by using the Harbinger of Dawn, I slightly overcapping my crit rate. Okay, now let's try. I will switch to her signature and try attack goblet. Just let me place the team. Just a second. But yeah, let's like that. If you have if you don't know which characters to go, again I advise you to wait a little bit for Skirk damage, but her damage definitely is going to be crazy. When you play within Hydra and Cryo, all of those multipliers she has, it's just insanely crazy, you know? And you literally can use any Hydra and Cryo. Because let's say even without Escoffier, she will be okay. She gets pretty huge amount of affixes from herself. Her weapon, by the way, is good. About constellations, you know, I don't watch constellations so much, but if you want to get constellations, and because of Skirk, I would suggest you to go for Constellation 1 Escoffier rather than any other constellations, because this constellation increase cryo damage by 60, gives crit damage, 60% crit damage for your cryo characters if you are within Hydra and cryo characters. So let's say like that. If you're thinking about constellations, go for Escoffier Constellation 1. It's just crazy. Especially if you main Ayaka, for example, or you want to see your Skirk just crazy as hell, you know? Okay, the team is like this one, and Furina.
Let's go stretch our legs while the flavors are mingling.
Okay. Fontaine Craftable R5 is even better. You know what? I don't want to. Let's say like that. Since I have, yes, it's free. I know that, but since I have this one, I just using craftable, all of the mats, Mora, etc. It's kind of might be a waste for me. That's why. But yeah, that craftable. If why that craftable might be better, guys? Just to clarify, that craftable gives more attack. That's why. It gives way more better attack. And by the way, since I use citlali, actually, I can use this weapon, which is Calamity. And this Calamity actually gives... It's Calamity, it's good. Especially if you use charge and normal attacks with citlali, it's good. So you also can use it. And by the way, keep that in mind. This Calamity might be okay with Skirk as well. If you have this weapon not leveled up, I maybe would suggest you to... No need to do it now, just wait a little bit, but just keep that in mind, it might be useful as well. So yeah, let's switch artifacts. If I'm not mistaken, I have some attack. I definitely have some attack, but from other pieces. It's fun 10%. I'm pretty sure worse than Mood Splitter. I don't know about 5 to 10% to be honest, but yeah, maybe. You know why? Actually Mood Splitter gives you additional elemental damage bonus, which applies to all of your all of your damage, normal attacks, charge attacks, skill, burst. So maybe yes. I don't know about that. I'm excited for Skirk Vortex. I hope I get her signature. Oh yeah, I wish her best of luck. I will wish for her signature as well. I hope it's going to be kinich, to be honest, with Skirk. You know why? Because it's Mavuika's weapon, but Mavuika's weapon is pretty flexible. Okay, let's try Cryo if I have one. I'm pretty sure I have one. That's a problem, actually. Okay. Oh yeah, like yeah, it's on 100 set. Yesterday, like Rad advised me to use it set instead of like Blizzard. That's why, like, yeah, I decided, you know why? Let's say like that. It's because of enemies. Because at the moment, like, since you use Furina, it's a little bit difficult to keep that cryo aura on enemy. And because of that, it's might slightly be better to like it's like this one is way more comfortable, I would say. And yes, she is on like that. And since you get additional crit rate, you're actually comfortable to give Ayaka like, oh yeah, let me show my build, by the way, if you haven't seen. So yeah, she's like that. 276, 41, and 129. So yeah, there's a great amount of crit damage. And also, I have pretty good amount of attack. You see? Like a huge amount of attack as well. Like, yeah. Hey Splash, how are you
A
doing?
blade embraces its
Maybe
duty,
try off piece like
as a jeweler
attack
cherishes
of-
their gems.
you know, like happened as like I said earlier, I won my 50-50, then I did again 10 pulls, and now a banner for IFA, just for collections and gain 10 pulls, and I got gold 5-star, but lost. Thankful. Hey, how are you doing? I mean, like, yeah, like, you know, like Splash, no need to do that. Let me say you something, guys, about like wishing. When you do wish, like, right after, like, just a second, let me show you something. Right after the 5-star, like this one, next 10 pulls can gives you 5-star character. It's like, I don't want to say it's a huge chances to get that, but it's actually pretty, let's say, high chances, you know, like not a great chances, but high chances to get 5-star. No need to do that. Unless you want to go for you want to get 5-star, or you want to lose your 50-50 immediately, something like that. Keep that. First 10 and 20 pulls can give you a 5-star. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, like it's what I want to say, it's extremely risky, you know. You can lose your 50-50. Just keep that. And you're lucky, actually, Splash. Like, yeah, you know, like it's always like.
Wish life could be as leisurely as this.
How are you doing, BGC? No, I still have
A
100
blade
pulls
embraces its
guaranteed,
duty,
and
as
I'm
a
considering
jeweler
to pull
cherishes
for
their
a
gems.
weapon. Oh yeah, I wish you, well, alongside mavuika. Yeah, I wish you best of luck. By the way, that weapon, that banner weapon is great, because if you, let's say, just like, yeah, even if you lose, that mavuika's weapon, it's extremely great for any claymore DPS characters. It's just a great stick, you know, a great weapon. No, like, you know what I want to do? Like, this one is okay. I don't need energy recharge so much. Like, no, it's not possible to use off piece. I don't have like attack, unfortunately. I checked that, right? It's only this attack, which is actually not so great. I don't have cryo one. It's only this one. It's better to like maybe increase this one and has. Let's give it a try. Oh my. Skurk weapon? Oh yeah, I got it. Skurk weapon, yeah. that banner will be actually pretty cool. I don't know about that. Like, according to the leaks, yes, it's Skurk and mavuika. Second half is going to be citlali. Just a second, let me check it. No, not citlali. My bad. Just a second, let me check that real quick. Oh, mualani and Emily, maybe. Just keep that in mind. So mualani and Emily. It's possible that we're going to get mualani and Emily. Maybe citlali. Yeah, it's like you never know. Okay, first one. Especially crit damage. I believe in crit. Oh my god, come on. Like yeah, like let's do it. Like, I don't know, to be honest. At least first one. Okay, it's already okay. I'm let's just like stop. Like let's stop. Damn, bro. It's always, you know, like leveling up artifacts in Genshin Impact. It's like emotional damage, like 46.6%. Oh my god. Okay, nice. Like now I'm okay with like crit, like defense. Like give me some defense, please. Okay, I'm okay with that. I don't care about that, so yeah. Let's continue. I want to get double. Would be nice to get double. Oh my god. Okay, you know what?
More often.
4 rolls into crit damage. He wanted defense and he got it. So yeah, yeah. It's he wanted. I want defense. Yeah, no problem. You know why? Is that set? Like that piece is already good. Okay, let's just a second, guys. I don't wanna waste that elixir. I mean, like EXP elixir.
Humid air filled with a rich scent of leaves and earth.
Just a second. Completely forgot to switch. Liquid wings.
A day like this calls for Palui Lotus fish soup.
Just a second. I completely forgot to do that. I always use these gliders because they fit well for all characters. They're like pretty, like yeah, compact. And it also reminds me like, you know which one? When Paimon floating, she has kind of the same like color, something like that.
Yeah.
By the way, if you need some like small like fodder artifacts, you can always find them within this place, like always. If you set this place to the rain, you always will get those bubbles. I set this place to the rain, like always, and I always get those bubbles, you know. And you can find like, yeah, you know, like why waste your like EXP elixirs, you know. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, I'll take it. No, it's okay. It's like 4 rolls to the, like as you said, like Rat. It's okay. It's complete. Yes. All right. So yeah, let's switch it. Now, it's okay.
A blade embraces
And I
its
have
duty.
like ton amount of
As
it.
a
Alright, let's do the test. Botox, the banner leaks were fake. It's still unknown who's okay, like thank you very much, Yanni. Thank you very much. Botox, natlan wings looks like good on Escoffier. Yes, I know that, but kinda I don't know, like I like these wings, all the characters. Natlan wings, I will check that anyway. Just thank you very much, Splash. Okay, so yeah, now let's do the test. So yeah, it's a signature weapon. I will use on first half. Like this one, then it's like citlali and mavuika. Like 6 crit, yeah, actually yes, that's crit rate is no, like it's not 6 crit rate, it's about the same. I have like I got 41 before that, and now it's 39. It's kind of like the same, close to it. Oh, bye bye Zoro, bye bye, thanks for joining. Fontaine wings like, yeah, I will check that, you know.
shower you praise. Let the world cool. Off to the freezer. At first, the flavor. How dare you? Oh, you two. Time to. My apologies. Embrace the ice. Whirling snow. Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence! Show no mercy! Suffer the... My apologies! Kami-san's
Actually, it's not a bad guy. I mean, like,
Take flight!
let's use all of the stuff.
Off to the freezer! Shoes on the loose! Get to work! My apologies!
Oh, it's the same, I would say. You know, like it's kind of the close damage. Like when I use like crit rate, it's kind of the same. But let's do like against that boss. Yes, but it would be nice to get more to, yes, like, right, you know, like you know, unfortunately it doesn't depend on you and me, you know, like actually, just a second, let me check if I have better attack circlet or if it's my best one. Just a second, I'm just curious. Yeah, my best one is this one. So yeah, that's the second one, you know? So yeah, the Emperor 21 defense. Oh my god. Let me switch back.
A blade is like a teeth.
100% works well on Ayaka. Even better, like, no, like it's not like that, like Dreamers. It works okay, you know why? It works okay because I use Furina, and at the same time it works okay because this enemy, like it's difficult to set cryo application on that enemy, you know? That's why you cannot benefit from that crit rate. But yeah, you can easily, if you use Furina, let's say like that, if you use Furina, you can use Monster Hunter literally on any DPS on your team. Literally, main DPS, you can use it. But again, don't forget about citlali DDS, because yes, it's actually pretty decent amount of additional damage. And bosses works better. Hey, I see how you doing? My Ayaka damage went up to from 50. Congrats. Yeah, that's true actually. That's really true. Because it's, by the way, it depends on enemy, but yeah, if enemy has low resistances or like some resistances and you can rush it with Escoffier, yes, the damage is going to be high.
Time to shout! A dash of frosting! A burst of sleep! Fulfill our pact! Lumine, eat papa! Take flight! Embrace the ice! Whirling step! Let the world collide! Off to the freezer! Goose on the loose! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath! Coming so charged! Sumetsu! Need to end this! Strike a pose!
Looks like this one is slightly better.
A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence! Get to work! Eat lolly! Eat papa!
You know what? Let me use boss team. I could like 50 DPS and like Skirk 58 DPS. I see with no, like Rat, come on, like it's not confirmed. Let's say like that. I assume the numbers is kind of like not like that. I assume that if you ask me, I assume Skirk is about 70k, not 58. If you ask me, it's like definitely more than 65. It's not 70. It's not 58, definitely. It's still like questionable, like you know why? Because yeah, and don't forget about that she deals like that damage with normal attacks. Let's use attack. Did you change artifacts? Oh, yes, I did. I changed artifacts. Let me do again like that, because like I noticed that actually with this one damage is not so good. You know? Yeah. Let's go this one.
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler...
Let's go this one. Yeah, this one is slightly better. According to my testing with Ayaka, 140-ish is enough. Oh, you mean like 140-ish what? Damage was a bit worse, this. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed the damage is like a little bit like not like, let's say with attack is what, but I want to like, you know what I want to do? I want to build like go for a second boss as well, because against fighting against the tulpa, it's not a great idea, but it's a good like, yeah, second boss is just a second. So yeah, let me do this. So yeah, let's try kinich. Yeah. By the way, I max my coffee. Yes, I can. I see. Of course I can. Just a second, guys. Let me check. I see this coffee here. It's a crazy build. Not gonna lie. Just say, let me show you. Try maybe changing goblet to attack. No. Like it's. I would say it's more than like and leave circle. Oh yeah, like that. Yes, I will do that. Yeah, definitely. Just let me try this one first. Looks like this attack is better, slightly better, but yeah, like more damage always welcome. Just so yeah, this is Icy's like Escoffier, and she looks actually crazy as hell. It's, by the way, she like yeah, I see, like completely forget about normal attacks. So you don't need that unless you want to do plunging Escoffier with Chonyun. You a little bit overcapping that, if I'm not mistaken, because you get 15 addition. Oh no, it's not overcapping. It's actually cool. So yeah, you're right. 15 if you use double cryo. Crazy, nice build. 82 like this, and 165. It's more than enough, by the way. I noticed that like 160 plus, it's okay. You don't need to get more than that. attack is a little bit low, but that's alright. I mean, attack is slightly low. You know why? You get less healing. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, she's cool. Congrats. Great build. And yes, again, don't spend your mats, more, etc. on normal attacks. Let me check the pieces, by the way. Oh my god, for real, 34. That's crazy, actually. 40 plus piece. CV. This one is like 45 something. Oh, 40, not 45. It's 48. That's crazy piece, actually. Nice. Okay, guys, let me switch back. Try maybe changing. Yeah, I will do that. Triple attack Shenhe built on Ayaka school. Yeah, that's yeah, triple attack is another way, you know that. I mean, like, yeah, Shenhe definitely benefits from that. But Ayaka, it's, let's say like that. If you have enough crit rate, crit damages, actually, maybe you can. I can try it, no problem.
Here's on the loose. Fulfill our pact. You two. Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Yeah, this damage is better. This damage, let me try the game. This damage is way, it's slightly better and it's noticeable. You know why? It's actually noticeable. Maybe you get like not so huge buff, but it's definitely better.
A little amuse-bouche. The pinnacle back. Suffer the wrath of Eatley. Get. My apologies. Coming from to art. Sumetsu. Yeah. Whirling snow. Time to shine.
Okay. No, I heard that it's actually good. What? Normal attack who? Plunge? Plunge attack who? Me? Yes. yeah, like... Melt plunge with a Escoffier. Enough healing already. Checked and like... Oh, okay. If you... For real? Oh, okay. I like Cryo Goblet more. Oh, okay. If you like Cryo Goblet mode, so yeah. But, you know what? The damage difference between Cryo Goblet and Attack Goblet is not so high, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I said like, try male plunging with a Escoffier, yeah. It's icy, you know that. So yeah.
A dash of frosting.
Plunging.
A burst of flavor. Citlali, eat papa. Take flight. Embrace the ice.
Super annoying enemy. But yeah, damage is better. Damage is better.
A little amuse-bouche. The pinnacle of excellence. Show no mercy. You two. Hi. Whirling snow. Coming Sakura. Sumetsu. Pardon my...
Shinyun instead of Kazuha or Xilonen, lol. Escoffier. So, no, like, Raz, it's not possible. Come on. Yeah, like, I see. I wouldn't suggest you to do that, but it's up to you. You know why is that? To get some reasonable damage, you need to level up your normal attack, like, at least to level 6. And waste some mats. It's still up to you. If you want to try it, like, it's up to you.
Time to shine. Here's on the loose. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath. My apologies. Embrace the ice. Take flight. Shower me with praise. Let the world come up. A burst of flavor. You two. Time set. My apologies. Coming from to art. Sumetsu. Take flight.
Yeah, this damage is better. Yeah, it's like not spell enough. Let me use all of this stuff.
Time to shine. Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence. Get to work.
Cryo-Resonance, Escoffier, big damage from her ability plus meltdown. I mean, actually it's not like that, Rat, if you ask me. You know why? Her multipliers is not so high, so giving her cryo damage goblets, it's not a... Actually, like, it's me, so, like, I use a tag because of healing. The more healing, it means like funfest tags, and it means more buff for your teammates, all of your teammates, you know? But again, like, if you're comfortable with cryo, why not? It's like...
Go in! Neutralize!
Peace be with you.
WuWa, get them!
I got him cornered.
Gifts of grace. The name of the truth.
Bow before your king! Submit your soul! Teamwork is vernacular! Scared. Reconstitute!
Shall set you free.
Off we go! Yeah!
The truth shall
Going in! Off we go! This'll brighten up the place.
I messed up a little bit.
Nice and spicy. Let's light it up!
Locked on. Two can play at that game. Claim these souls.
Dead would bleed! Teamwork is extract! It really hurts!
This enemy is super...
Russian plural! Could it break?
Send me, like, yeah, let me start again. By the way, we are going to get again him like in like 5.6 file abyss. Both cryo and pyro damage, like a new plunge was... Alright. I think Escoffier, Ayaka, Citlali, Furina team did faster than this kinich team. Oh yes, like, yeah, Dreamers, of course, like they like do better. You know why is that? It's because of that blessing. It's because of blessing, yeah. Yeah, you see that? Elemental skill cryo damage increased by 75%. And it's kind of like, it's increase Ayaka skill damage and increase Escoffier skill damage. So yeah, it's increase, like, yeah, it's way better, that's true. Yeah, that's definitely better. It's because of multiplier, because of that. And also, cryo, it's, you use like triple cryo, you know, and you attack that shield. So yeah, it's better, that's true. Yeah, like you just need, you know, like my Ayaka skills are not so crazy, so yeah, I just like clumsy a little bit, but yeah, the damage is crazy as hell, not gonna lie. Alright.
A little ambiance
has come.
Then point for agility. Oh, glory! Blaze and dragon!
Target acquired.
Of grace.
Everybody stand back! You're toast! I'm the frying pan!
I got him cornered.
shall set you free. Hear ye, the word is
I'm going in! This'll brighten up the place! Nice and spicy! Let's light it up! Bow before your king!
Target acquired. Time for you to pay the price.
None can compare! Especially not when it's measly insects! You must pay! Teamwork is fresh and floral! Get them! Let's light it up! You're toast!
Locked on. Everything has a price.
Sorry guys, I'm so sorry about that. So yeah, and like it's a great chance to use Aika again, but yeah.
Lining, echoing sun! Off to the breather! At first, the flavor! Get to work! Keep lolling, keep papa! Take flight! Sakura swirl! Whirling! Time to shine! Goose on the loose! Fulfill our path! Suffer the rip! Take flight! Yeah! Yeah! Coming to art! Surrender! My apologies! Headlining, echoing song! A little amuse-bouche! At first, the flavor! Show no mercy! Take flight! Yeah!
Like let me be more.
behold.
Stand! A little ambiance!
I got him cornered.
Hear the truth. The gifts of grace. My holy proclamation.
Going in! Reconstitute!
The power.
Nice and spicy!
Revelation. The truth
Let's light it up!
set you free. The door is opened.
Everybody stand! Extract! Eat this! Fresh and floral! Yeah, why do they never miss? Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Locked on.
Oh, glory! Deadwood blaze! Reconstitute! Everybody stand back! Into the fire! Let's light it up!
Alright. So yeah, it's a little bit clumsy, but it's alright. I accept that. See, it's because of that. Yeah, like Dreamers. It's because of like blessing, etc. Something like that. This seemed like way more powerful. Okay, the most important test is like this one. I try to like.
Strike up! Adaptive frosting! The pinnacle of excellence! Fulfill our path! You two! My apologies! Sakura swirl! Yeah! Time to shine! A little amuse-bouche! Goose on the loose!
Right? Messed up. Like, I didn't see her.
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath! Take flight! Yeah! Yeah!
that energy is
At
cool.
first, the flavor. Get to work. You two. Cut. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
Yeah, this damage is better.
Fulfill our path.
I don't want to use.
Take flight.
Yeah, because like I didn't even like reach for a second. Like let me leave for now. I want to do the test again. Yes, right. Like using attack, it's actually more slightly beneficial. But you know what? Slightly, it's for each attack. It's about like 1k maybe more damage, something like that. So yeah, I will keep this build. Yeah, would be nice to do some adjustments though to get a little bit more crit rate. Not gonna lie. But yeah, that's definitely will decrease my yeah this piece is good. This I don't want to switch that one. All right, so yeah, let's do a couple domains. Yeah, Ayaka's reborn time, I would say, you know. Oh, by the way, Dreamers told me that another team with Yelan. Just a second, let me check that. It was like, Vortex. Let me just like try that team again, and then I will switch. It's like Ayaka, Escoffier, Yelan, and Shinchu. No problem. I will check that team. Oh, I can check this within maybe this domain. Against these bosses, that team might be okay. But when it comes to like
Chivalry
other
will
guy,
never
like
die.
I would say no. You know why? Let's say why for like if you don't have Furina is yes, but Yelan cannot be enabled. Ayaka cannot enable Yelan. Yes, by using charge attack, but yes, it's not the same, you know. And Shinchu as well, by the way. Rotation is going to be like I would say Yelan first, then Escoffier. No, let's do Escoffier first. To rush shredding, Yelan, Shinchu, Ayaka. Do I have enough like... Oh, Shinchu, that's alright. I can like...
Off to the freezer.
Yeah, this is so
Here we go,
fast
excellent.
actually.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Oh my god, for real. Okay, you can use that team, like, yeah. But you know why? You can use this team only on freezable enemies. And the problem is, yeah, like, with energy, it's because, yeah, you destroy that enemy so fast. Oh my god. So, okay, you can use this team. Like,
Body and mind.
against Tulpa, this team not okay. I can say you in advance. Because you know why? Like, I would say it's a quick swap team. Yeah, you just quicks, like, Escoffier actually is crazy in quick swap teams. You know why? Because her, like, animation time between her skill and burst, like, she literally has no animation time between skill and burst. And that's cool. That's really cool. Okay, let's try again like that team, then I will switch this team on the second half. And yes, we have we are a week away from a new Spiral Abyss. By the way, maybe I will do a couple videos about like Skirk, like about Skirk, yes, of course, about Escoffier. You know why? The point is, using Escoffier on the second half, as I mentioned, it's kind of slightly cheating because of that blessing. Yeah, this blessing is just crazy. Guys, if you have some suggestions for teams, like, yeah, just write in the chat. Let me
Let
get
the world collide! A little amuse-bouche. At first, get to work. Whirling snow, embrace the ice! Yeah!
It's going to be
Time to
waste,
shine!
actually.
The pinnacle of excellence!
I will do it again.
Lumine, eat Papa! Get him! Watch out! Rise like smoke!
I forgot to use like that ability.
Incoming! Sakura swirl! Strike a pose! Let the world come on! Off to the freezer! At first, the flavor! Fulfill our path! Suffer the... Take flight!
Yeah, this is even
Embrace the
faster
ice.
actually. Yeah, that's a cool damage. If you don't mind, I will try to do it again. Don't forget about that boss. It has actually pretty high resistances.
Time to shine! A dash of frosting! Boost on the loose! Get to work! Lumine, eat Papa! My apologies! Kamisato out! Sumetsu! Yeah! Whirling snow! Showering you with praise! Let the world come on! Off to the freezer! Pinnacle of excellence! Show no mercy! You two! My apologies! Embrace the ice! Take flight! Strike a pose! Let my name echo! A little amuse-bouche! At first... My apologies! Sakura swirl!
I had to go AFK for like 1 time. No problem. Did I miss some? No, nothing at all. Like, yeah, I just checked. Like, this team like is cool. Like, yeah, it's about like 115 round. That's a great team. No, not at all. Like, I will keep that attack on her. I noticed that attack slightly better. And by the way, it doesn't matter which weapon you use. And if you use Harbinger of Dawn, it might be also okay. So yeah, like even if without signature, this weapon is also cool because of like high amount of attack. So yeah, I will keep this set, this build.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes
Now let me
their...
try the team like Dreamers told me about. No, I'm like don't get. I'm not going to do that. Attack goblet. You know why? I need to level up another one. I just like, yeah, you know, like if you get like on one, it's like so difficult to get another one. You know that. Maybe like I will do it on the next stream. You mean like attack goblet and like you know, like why not? Just a second. Let's do it. Okay, let me switch this one like for test. Yeah, this one is crazy. Like, you know why? But it's because like this piece is like crazy. Like this piece is actually cool, you know. So yeah, and I have some attack like from here and also some attack from here, you know. Okay, let's give it a try. So in general, I'm not under the buff, so it's like that. It definitely will be better, but it's because of my pieces. I'm using, yeah, I'm sure like you do that. Like, let's do the test, no problem. Okay, first team is going to be the same. Furina. The most important part, actually, if you ask me, it's like her energy recharge. It stays the same, exactly the same, 130, which is actually like, yeah, I'm like with 3 cryo characters, you are comfortable with 130. I didn't expect that. So yeah, second team is going to be again. Especially in triple like cryo teams. Yeah, triple cryo teams is good, not gonna lie, because you're like kinda okay with rotation.
Time to shine! Off to the freezer! Pinnacle of excellence! Fulfill our path! Suffer the wrath! Take flight! Embrace the ice! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Goose on the loose! Show no mercy! Citlali, eat pop! Whirling snow! Suffer a swirl! My apologies! Shower me with praise! Time to shine! A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of X, get to work! Suffer the wrath of... Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
Yeah, this damage is slightly better, but it's because of that piece. You got to NA with Missplitter before burst. I'm pretty sure. NA, like, NA, yes, I like, yeah, I forgot that.
Behold, the abyss has
Neutralize!
Oh my god, okay, let me try it again. No, I will do like rat. Like, don't get me wrong. I will do my rotation because when I use other rotations, like like, yeah, it's a little bit like.
Let my name echo in song! Off to the freezer! Goose on the loose! Show no mercy! You two! My apologies! Coming to art! Sumetsu! Take flight!
Well, it's still, it's not spell that damage is better.
Let the world collide!
You know what? Actually, it's not bad. It's the
Burst
same.
of flavor! Suffer the wrath of... My apologies! Embrace the ice!
It's the same damage. I mean, like, it's not
A little amuse-bouche! The pinnacle of excellence! Get to work! Eat lolly, eat papa! Whirling snow! Coming to art! Sumetsu!
But the whole point is to get the most elemental damage. But like, okay. I would say when using attack goblet, like, let's say like that. If you ask me, attack goblet didn't give me so much. Like, cryo is better against this boss, at least against Tulpa. Let's try another boss. So yeah.
behold,
Everybody stand!
the abyss has
This will brighten up the place!
Target acquired.
the truth. My holy proclamation.
Bow before your king!
The
Let's
power
light it up! Go in! Neutralize! That's gonna hurt in the morning! You're toast!
Hear
Let's
ye
light it up!
the world.
Adventure time! Everybody stand!
Locked on.
Nice and spicy! Extract! Yeah! Off we go! Adventure time! Let's light it up! too. Fresh and floral.
I got him cornered. Shadow of the past, mind to command.
Glory to which none can compare. Measly insect. Going in.
When using attack goblets. Hey Lucas, welcome back, welcome back. Maybe when using Blizzard, attack goblet is better. Attack, yes, on Blizzard maybe, but on this one I noticed that like cryo is better, like slightly, but better. Maybe because you know why my cryo is not so bad. It's kind of the same. Like I will show you. Maybe because of that, and also I get additional attack, like if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let's do the test. Yeah, not enough.
Off to the freezer. Goose on the loose. Show no mercy. You two. My apologies.
I cannot do first rotation because of energy.
Take flight. Strike a pose. Let the world come up. A little amuse-bouche. At first, get to work. Suffer the wrath of... Whirling snow. Embrace the ice. Take me up. Incoming. Incoming. Mining. Echoes. Adaptive
It's still a huge amount of damage. I didn't expect that, to be honest. You know why?
You two. Time to take flight. Sakura swirl. Whirling snow.
It's still a huge amount of damage, not gonna lie. But it's cooking like yes, MZ Harden. Echo freezes the Escoffier, yeah. But it's like check new wallet Escoffier citlali Furina on local legend like turtle. Dreamers, I usually do local, like okay, I will do that. Like you ask me, okay, local, like I will do that. Okay, like no problem. Maybe only no, like let's say that like the damage difference actually it's not so high. It's kinda, I don't want to say it's the same, but it's still great. Let me, yes, like because of energy. So yeah, let me just like, I will still keep that cryo one because you know why? You know what's the problem that still damage is the same. Yes, I don't wanna mess up with my my chasca, you know. Yeah, but if you notice that, compare the pieces. Yes, they are not the same, but yeah, like crit damage slightly better. But using attack circlets definitely helped me. I will switch to attack goblet because yeah, it's way better to use. Even though it's not like it's not something broken, but still it's good. All right, so yeah, let's now use. Let me use like Dreamer's team. Right, I think it's like Risley too. My friend has like Escoffier. My Risley is like okay, like charge. But yeah, charge attack is possible. With Constellation 1 is possible. Constellation 1 gives you 60% like crit damage. It's crazy actually. That Constellation is so cool. That's why I would advise Rat, instead of going for Constellation 2 Ayaka, go for Constellation 1 Escoffier. That definitely will increase not only your Ayaka damage, but by the way, Constellation 1 Escoffier is better in damage than Constellation 2 Ayaka. Just keep that in mind, right? And also, you can benefit, like your Skirk, future Skirk, can benefit from that Constellation 1. Let me try this team, but you know what? Maybe I will try this team on the second half. It's going to be Jinchu Yelan. Like This one. It's, yeah, I would say not a great one because, yeah, you cannot benefit from, but it's still possible to do something. So yeah, it's going to be Escoffier, like rotation is like that. Again, so yeah. First is going to be, oh yeah, let's try. Ayaka is SS tier until like till score. No, Ayaka SS tier. SS tier. I would say yes. With that team, she's actually yes. She is SS tier now. Maybe like in like I wouldn't say she's top 5 DPS now, but definitely top 10 DPS. Definitely top 10 DPS now. I'm not sure if I will be able to get Escoffier. Oh, like. That's why. I got it. But you know what? You can wait. I mean, like, Escoffier will get rerun sooner or later. Instead of spending your primogems now on Ayaka, it's better to wait and get Escoffier Constellation 1 in future if you will see the, like, if you feel that, yeah, I need that constellation. I still wouldn't suggest you to go for Constellation 2. You know, it's a waste. You know, like, why? Ayaka is not a new character, you know that. She's actually extremely old, and we're going to get not Skirk, we're going to be Columbina as well, and maybe Capitano is going to be Cryo, and if so, Capitano, Columbina definitely will benefit from the Constellation 1. I mean, if you want to see big numbers, it's completely up to you, because Constellation 2 only increase Ayaka damage, and by the way, but by not 40%, keep that in mind, it's not 40% damage increase, it's, I would say, slightly lower, it's about like 25% maybe. Something like that. It's still like difficult to use that burst. You know why? As you know, guys, in Spiral Abyss, like not next one, but new Spiral Abyss, which is like 6 floors, etc., something like that. We're going to fight against only world bosses. Some of them might be not so easy to control. I mean, like, yeah, no freeze enable. Something like, so you need to use like way more flexible abilities, I mean combat system. Ayaka unfortunately doesn't have flexible abilities, you know, because like you, like, let's say like that, most part of damage comes out of burst. So if you miss that burst, you actually missed a lot of damage. I decided to skip consider one kinich and get citlali. Oh yeah, that's like, you know, like what? That's a great idea because, yeah, Constellation 1 kinich is good, but it's not important. I mean, yes, the damage is crazy, it's increased damage and also speed if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, citlali is way better. And by the way, if you ask me which character is better, citlali on Escoffier, I already like shared my thought. Citlali is better than Escoffier, definitely. And you know why is that? It's not because of Escoffier is an extremely limited character. You can use Escoffier in melt teams, but it's not the same. Citlali, on the other hand, it's a natlan, it means Cinder City, it's Catalyst, which means TDDS, and on top of that, she can resurrect Pyro and Hydro, you know? So, like, she's extremely crazy when it comes to, and by the way, like, so yeah, like, she's extremely useful when it comes to, like, melt, and melt, it still remains the best DPS reaction in the game, because melt scales not only on crit rate and crit damage, as you know, elemental mastery involved as well. That's why melt is so powerful, and it's still, I would say, melt will remain powerful for a long period of time. I hope Columbina is like Archon, or like, about Columbina, you know, like, let's say like that. Skirk has some problems, and the problem is, like, when she gets that enhanced state, as I know, when you switch her to another character, she loses that enhanced state. She's not like Arlecchino. Arlecchino, just like you switch her back, and you get an infusion anyway, which is actually cool, because it's not, I would say it's technically, it's not infusion, it's bond of life. You know, that's why that infusion is on her. In case of Skirk, though, you will lose that infusion. It means you cannot completely use Shenhe. It's better to use Yelan instead. And yes, maybe Columbina will kind of like rid of that problem. I mean, like, I hope so. My friend said that's the same thing to me today. Like he said, like since you like playing Pyro DPS, citlali is more. Yes. Like it's not. Yeah, citlali. It's not most important. Like citlali is just way better than Escoffier. Escoffier, like what Escoffier does, she has polar, and actually, by the way, this polar is kind of a little limited because of you need to heal, and only few characters can benefit from that. It's like Chevruz, Yao, iansan. And yes, Escoffier, and maybe that's it. Not so many characters, so it's kind of, you can say it's limited. We have 90 characters. On top of that, she can give you red shred only within cryo and hydro. Let's say full red shredding, right? Only within hydro. It's like kind of already like, oh, her healing, I would say okay, but not craziest healing. Xilonen gives more healing. You know, the only problem is xilonen, like, yeah, like first tick is only for active character, but it's still more healing. And by the way, it's actually a pretty huge amount of difference. I saw a couple videos. It's about 30% more. I mean, xilonen gives more healing. It's still not the case because Escoffier still enable Furina completely. But citlali is completely different. Citlali is kind of DPS. And also, don't forget about the shield. That shield is extremely useful for Arlecchino, for other characters as well. So yeah, I would say citlali is better. Way better. And citlali can also hold instructor set. Let's say you use Xilonen, Arlecchino, citlali and Bennett team, right? In this case, double Cinder City, it's bad. You can switch citlali on instructor set and get additional 120 elemental mastery. So yeah, like she's way better, no matter what. Escoffier has 3 roles in a team: official, soul of sub, animo traveler. You don't count citlali cry application as a sub DPS because it's too low damage. Oh yeah, actually no. Alright, actually citlali does crazy amount of melt damage. You can check that. I switched my citlali to noblesse and I got about like 400k damage. So actually her skill damage is better than Escoffier damage. Not skill damage, but burst damage, my bad. So yeah, citlali's burst damage, you can get about 400k if you like, yeah, use noblesse and crit rate, crit damage, something like that. So yeah. In general, yes, like Escoffier's skill damage is way higher. That's obvious because, yeah, citlali, you can say citlali doesn't have skill damage at all, you know? The only problem is after I get Escoffier, I was like guaranteed for her, I won't be. Oh, okay. By the team DPS and that team, Nuvolet, citlali, Escoffier, and Furina completed Fall Abyss faster than my xilonen, citlali, Furina. You know why is that? Like, yeah, Dreamers, that's obvious because that team, second one, xilonen, citlali, Furina, Nuvolet, it's not Nuvolet best team. Use Kazuha and you can clear way faster. Use Kazuha and you can clear way faster. Because like, yeah, like Kazuha is way, like, let's say Nuvolet's best team, it's still Kazuha, xilonen, Furina, and Nuvolet. I'm guaranteed what, yeah. I want Skirk too, hope like we get like, yeah, I wish you best of luck, guys. What, by the way, my preset Lali build has more elemental master. Is it Lali? I don't think so. Because
Wanna train?
just a second, let me show. Like surprisingly, citlali has a great scaling on EM and shield. For me, it's only 545. By the way, I recently used that on Ayaka, and you know, I didn't notice something like, yeah, one shot. Yes, that was couple one-shotting. You still need to do some dodge, no matter what. But I would say yes. And energy recharge, you need about like 180, 170. It's not enough. You need for citlali, even if you use like citlali with other cryo characters, etc., something like that, like 180 is actually good number. Like, I tried, but yeah, she needs a lot. Even though, like, yeah, maybe like with triple cryo, you don't need so much. But when you use single, let's say, when you use her in melt teams, with mavuika, with Arlecchino, you need to get like 180. So yeah, 170 it's not enough. I tested couple times, so yeah, it's like 175 it's not enough. You cannot get it in time. But AM, yes, AM is more than enough. Well, I saw some like... Hey, welcome back, Mirak. Saw some damage tests, best Kirk teams like citlali, Escoffier and Furina. And sadly, you need citlali and Escoffier for Skirk. Yes, that's true. Mirak, unfortunately. But you know what the point is? Like about citlali, like about Skirk and... Escoffier. To get the max amount of damage you can, like, let's say like for Skirk best team at the moment, yes, you're correct, you need to use Escoffier. But even without Escoffier, you still can get some damage. And actually the damage is decent. You maybe will lose about 20 to 25% damage without Escoffier, just keep that in mind, but not more than that. Because you know why? Because yes, it's a field damage and rest shredding. So yeah, maybe more than 25%. Maybe I'm wrong, but not so much. I mean, like, you still can get some like damage out of that team without Escoffier. I'm regret to skip Kazuha. Oh, that's all. But by the way, you know what? You can use sucrose instead. You can use sucrose. Try using sucrose. Some people told me I have to give like citlali a lot of energy recharge, that's true, but about elemental mastery you don't need so much. Her shield actually scales pretty fine. You will be alright. I mean, like, let's say you can give it a try. I use 545 elemental mastery, which is actually a low number on Arlecchino. I still do some dodge and I'm pretty comfortable. I mean, yes, if you like, yeah, like, yeah, no need to more like elemental mastery. Like elemental mastery, like she needs elemental mastery only because of shield. That's it. I mean, like, let's say like that. It's not something special. It's not about damage. It's not about something like that. But energy recharge is important because, yeah, like you need to use that burst. Alright, so yeah, this team is like Shinchu. At second half is Shinchu and Yelan. Again, like, let's give it a try.
Quick as a flash! Let's light up the blazing sun! Charge! Yeah! Look out below! Charge! Yeah! Look out below! You're pretty tough! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! You asked for it! Stop right there! Control breathing! Start the...
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
I think elemental mastery artifacts for shield only. Yes, yes, like elemental mastery subset, you need an EM only for a shield. That's it. I mean, like, you can actually, like, yeah, like it's not a great idea to completely avoid elemental mastery like that, but yeah, like she doesn't need HP. Citlali is extremely easy to build when it comes to supportive. Only supportive, it's you need only elemental energy recharge at first place and elemental mastery at the second place. But when it comes to damage, you can actually build her as a DPS because her, like, just a second, let me show you. Because Citlali's burst actually has crazy multiplier. It's just insanely crazy multiplier. And by the way, if you compare with Escoffier, Escoffier also has great multiplier. You see? Well, let's say they are actually exactly the same, but the problem is Escoffier cannot be used within like Pyro and Cryo to enable that rest shredding, but Escoffier cannot be used, but Citlali can use with Pyro, and because of that you can get like pretty huge amount of damage. I did couple tests with Noblesse, it's about 400k damage with her burst. It's level, like talent level 9. With like, yeah, with level 10 you can get more damage. I hate when I try to eat some. It challenged me in a chess 101. What? No, it's not 200k, it's 40k. It's 400k damage. I did 400k damage, about like that. So yeah, it's actually easy like number.
Yeah! Now below! Justice will prevail! Faster! Stronger! On!
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
Justice o'clock! You're pretty tough! Boost! Maximum power! Height! You asked for it! Final warning! Controlled breathing! Start the...
Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
Heads up! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Look out below! Charge! Tip my strength!
Sorry, that my bad. So I didn't do that. No, like I did on the stream, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. I did that test on the stream. I don't remember when, but yeah, I did that stream. Like, just put noblesse, crit rate, like, give her, like, crit rate, crit damage. But by the way, you don't need so much crit rate, crit damage. So yeah, she is comfortable. Just like, keep that ratio, 1 to 2, is that it?
Justice will prevail! Faster! Stronger! On!
Light of the blazing sun!
I know what's the problem. I need to wait, like, use that mavuika a little bit more.
It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Boost! Look out below! Hero incoming!
I switched to, like,
Headbutt!
fast.
Stop right there! You asked for it! Let's look!
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
Hurry up, Grassa! Hero incoming!
Yeah, like, you need to, like, you know what's the problem? When you switch to Verisa too fast, and, like, yeah, you just get some, like, additional damage on her. That's a problem. But you can use citlali not only with mavuika, you can use citlali with Gaming. Gaming is actually crazy. You can use citlali with Nuvolet. Nuvolet is not bad. You also can use citlali with Furina. Actually, it's a great team. Like, let's say like that. It's like, since citlali can resurrect Hydro and Pyro, you actually can use any Hydro and Pyro DPS. So yeah, Nuvolet is not a bad option. You can use Yelan. So yeah, like, a lot of options. And why is that? Like, because, like, yeah, she can, like, hold Cinder City. It's actually additional damage. And for melting, like, let's say if like Mavuika and like Arlecchino and like Gaming, it's TDDS on top of that, which is actually cool. And shield, don't forget about the shield. That shield actually makes, like, huge, like, it's a huge addition. Oh yeah, if it's like constellations, yes. Citlali with Chasca, yeah, it's possible. Why not? Like, in overall team, I use that team. Like, yeah, it's possible. Like, in this Pylabis, on the second half, you can use Chasca, Furina, Citlali, and Bennett. It's not a bad team. Okay, so yeah, let me try this one.
Behold
Pinnacle of excellence!
the abyss.
Gotcha. Game's up. Friends over. Witness the power of WuWa. No, my...
Yeah! My apologies!
By holy proclamation,
Embrace the ice!
shall set you free.
Yeah, I don't see that shield.
Hear ye, sword is your open
At
tongue.
first, the flavor!
Busted. These are about to get tight. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Whirling snow!
Can it?
Sakura swirl!
Yeah,
Quietly now. Game's up.
the only problem is, like, yeah.
Pinnacle of excellence!
Let me read you a verse. Know my sword.
Take flight. A little mood boost.
It's not a bad team, but you know what's the problem is? Like, yeah. Actually, it's pretty fast. I mean, like,
Busted.
not gonna lie, this team is actually pretty good, like Dreamers. Not gonna lie, because you know why? Because instead of using 4 5-stars, you use 1 4-star. And yes, you kinda like maybe like save some time, you know? Oh yeah, I don't know about that. About future, it's a little bit difficult to say. The only thing I can say, like, yeah, Rat gives couple numbers about like Skork damage, and then he says that like Ayaka is 50k, but Skork is kind of like 58. It's actually, if I'm not mistaken, that's not correct. Skork is better, like it's about 65 to 70k. But it's normal attack damage. But again, like we need to wait for some numbers. About the future characters, like definitely they will be like crazy as hell. Okay, let's try me like this one. It's a good team, Dimmers. Not gonna lie, I like the team. Maybe I will, yes, I will do like second. Yeah, let me try like second one. Second chamber. It was 70%, of course. Yeah, that's true. Like, because in my opinion, like the test was rigged. I mean, like they did like not properly test, because 70% is that crazy amount of. And by the way, it's not completely 70, because she gets some buff more than 70. 70 is only one of her passives, but you get more attack when you use that skill after that. So yeah, like that's, it's not only 70. That's more damage. There's more damage. Oh my god, that team is crazy.
Frosting.
I don't see.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain.
My apologies. Yeah.
Here comes the catch.
Can you destroy the shop?
Boost on the loop.
The only problem is I need to destroy the shield.
Gotcha. Witness the power of WuWa. Busted. The game's up. Run's over.
Whirling snow.
Yeah, this thing just, you see, like if the enemy, it's kind of like I would say, is the enemy eligible to get cryo and hydro damage, you just destroy them immediately. Like 128 normal attacks, like will be crazy. I don't think about 128. Like, you know, I'm not sure about 128 because it's not going to be like that. It's going to be about 70 to 80k, I assume, something like that. But we'll see. Like, it's still difficult to say something because first test it's about Constellation 6 character and maybe R5. Oh yeah, let me continue Spoil Abyss first. Let me try like that team on second fault. It's surprisingly great team, not gonna lie. But you know why, Dreamers? If you want to play like this team, you definitely need to do Ayaka's charge attacks and normal attacks. Don't forget about that. If you miss that, yeah, damage is going to be bad because you cannot enable Yelan. It's still not a great option, but
on my, light it up! Wrath from the sky! Volcano Kablam! Yeah! Oof! Charge! Headbutt! Pow! Charge! Yeah! Oof! Heads up! Rise with the sun! Hero incoming! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapon! Control breathing!
Unless like that is constellation. Oh yeah, like yeah, but like, is it a really crazy team? People say. Which one? What did you try? Rosaria, Furina, Yela, and Escoffier. Yes, that team is good. Actually, yes, I tried it yesterday. This team is not bad. But again, it's kind of like why you need to build your Rosa with emblem set, I would say. You need to build your like Rosa with emblem, or maybe tenacity. Because tenacity definitely will be great for... Oh no, tenacity? I don't know, maybe yes. You still can use this team anyway. You know why? It's because, let's say like that, you actually can use DPS Chonyun instead of like Rosa, and that team is going to be a completely great team. Like yeah, Chonyun is also a great DPS character. This one is, oh yeah.
Off to the freezer! Pinnacle excellence!
Quietly now. Rain cutter, know my sword.
Take flight! Yeah! Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Witness the power of WuWa. Know my sword. Busted.
Goose on the loose! Yeah!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Try to keep that close.
My apologies!
Rain cutter.
Okay, I messed up. Yes, sir.
A little amusement!
Rain outlines your fate.
Sakura swirl!
So yeah, you can use that.
Yeah!
Quietly now.
You can use that team. It's actually not a bad team at all. Is it really crazy? Like, yes, Emblem Rosa regenerates a lot of like energy for Escoffier. Yeah, Emblem Rosa, like yes and no, like it's better, but yeah, it's possible. I didn't see Chonyun. Yes, Chonyun is like, yeah, you can literally use any Cryo and Hydro character actually, and yes. About Rosaria, yes, but you need to switch to Rosa, I would say. Oh yeah, let me give it a try. So yeah, which team? Like Yelan, Rosa? Okay. So yeah, Dreamers, this team is actually good. Not gonna lie, I like the team. I didn't expect so much, but you know why is that most likely? It's because of Chonyun, Shinchu. You know why? When you use like this team, all of the characters are 5 stars, and you need to like, yeah, that animation time, you know, maybe because of that you lose some time. But with that team, with Shinchu, it's kind of maybe a slightly, I don't want to say faster, because yeah, but it's not a bad option, like using that. Like, even without Furina, because Furina gives you more damage. Interesting. I didn't expect that team. So yeah. So yeah, it's going to be Rosa. No. Yelan, Escoffier, Furina. Yelan, Escoffier, Furina. Oh, Furina. Yelan, Escoffier, Furina. So yeah, this one. Okay, let's give it a try. But he went to sleep, so I think. And Dreamers, oh yeah, maybe, I don't know exactly, actually. Maybe, yeah, like, oh yeah, like Dreamers like went, anyway, like, yeah, like maybe he can like watch it offline. All right, so yeah, rotation is going to be like that in this team. Like this one, then Yelan, then, yes, is it like your main DPS, like a character which is going to be, to do the damage, is going to be Rosa in this case, I would say, you know? So yeah, let's give it a try.
Headbutt! You asked for it! Quick as a flash! Let's burn it down! Pyroclastic surge! Hero incoming! Yeah! Oof!
New team is great too. New team is okay, but his signature team is better. But yeah, you can use at least like if you, let's say like that, we have like a couple teams with Newlet, which is like the best team is like Newlet, Furina, Kazuha, and Xilonen, and even at Constellation 0. Second one, you can switch Kazuha with citlali. It's slightly like not like, yeah, it's slightly like, let's say with Kazuha teams is slightly better, but if you switch citlali with Escoffier, that team is going to be like kind of middle between them, something like that. Ah, yeah, by the way, you can switch Xilonen, you need to switch Xilonen as well with other characters. So yeah, like, but still, like his signature team, like at Constellation 0, it's still going to be like, it's because of stacks, you know, you need to get the stacks. It's kind of the same like Skirk. Skirk has like multipliers, affixes, which is like 10%, 25%, and 70% like increased damage, only when you use within Hydro and Cryo characters. If you try to use another character, damage is going, like, let's say like that. If you use Xilonen with that team, damage will be decreased by 50%. That's crazy amount of damage, you know? Just only one character. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, let me try. So yeah, most important test is like this one. Ah, okay.
Behold! Off to the freezer! At first, the fleet! Here comes the catch. You can't run! Shiver!
Yeah, it's actually good damage. Not wrong.
The pinnacle of excellence! A little amuse boost! Gotcha! You can't run!
Yeah, I messed up, but I get it.
Set you free.
Punishment!
Hear ye, absorb.
Showing you pain! But my name echoing song! A dash of frosting! At first, the flavor!
Busted. Game's up. Time's over.
You can't run!
Surprisingly good team, not gonna lie.
Let the world collide! Goose on the loose!
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Judgment! Punishment! You can't run!
Busted.
Okay, that's actually a good team. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that. Just keep that in mind. Why yellow? Why Rosa? Rosa has a short cooldown on her skill, which is actually a benefit. And also, she is pretty fast because of pole arm. Using Xilonen in this case is bad, but you need to do normal attacks. Ah, okay, that's a good team. Escoffier is really free-to-play friendly, thinking about like, oh yeah, that's true. Alright, so yeah, let's do like maybe, yeah, let's do one more domain run and that's it for today because it's super late. But yeah, you can use that team. I didn't expect that. You can use like, just a second. Which was that? Rosa, Furina, Yell, and Escoffier, and also like Dreamer's team is also good. So yeah, it's Shinchu. I didn't expect that, to be honest, but it's only because of, let's say like that. If you switch Escoffier with citlali, the damage will, like, yeah, damage goes down by a lot. So yeah. Rosa gives crit rate. Oh, you know, like yes and no. You know why? Let's say like that. My Rosa is, let me show you. Actually, my Rosa doesn't give anything because I use my Rosa. Yeah, she is with this set. She is 4-piece Cinder City. So maybe I get some damage, and about crit rate, she's not. It's not so high. You know, I use my Rosa as a driver in that team, mostly. Let's say like that. If you switch to emblem set, actually you can get faster result, like more damage. Emblem or noblesse set. Oh, let me check my, yeah, I forgot to check my Dia. She is Constellation 2 now, and yeah, it's so cool. Just a second.
Anyone need a coach?
Oh yeah, like yeah, no DPS artifact. Like let's say like you know why she's a driver in this team?
Yeah! Look out below! You asked for it! Buckle up! Form first! On my... Hero incoming! Yeah! Heads up! Charge!
Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Does that field last for... Nice. Okay. Finally. Yeah, construction to the finally I got her. So yeah, I need to do the video by the way about my wishing attack plumbing. Alright, so yeah, like strongbox time and maybe that's it. Tomorrow I will continue the test anyway because it's male teams is on the way. We can do like some tests with the male teams because let's say like that Arlecchino, as I heard, can be useful with citlali, with Escoffier. Okay, bye bye. Thanks for joining, MZ. Okay, so yeah, let's try this one and maybe that's it for today. Let's go like here. Okay, not this time. Alright guys, thanks for joining. I will be online tomorrow. I will continue the Escoffier test because yeah, she needs some more attention, I would say, because yeah, like, not gonna lie. By the way, next pile-up is... Oh, I can try Escoffier within Imaginarium City. As you know, we have a cryo within that. Yeah, now they show the elements finally. So yeah, we don't need to go inside to check the elements. So yeah, we can use Escoffier within that Imaginarium City, just like for a test, you know. But yeah, male teams on the way, I would say it's not a bad idea to do. Yeah, with Arlecchino, with mavuika I did yesterday, it's not a great option to be honest. But with Arlecchino might be useful, we'll see. Okay guys, again, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye guys, bye bye.
We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
It will make you better.